In this video, I will show you how you can have multiple type of explosion. For example, a small explosion. So whenever you shoot at enemy, you will see some explosion and some more explosion when the enemy destroyed. Let's see how we can do that. We have 3 explosions, but we just used one of them. Let's create the rest. For doing that, go to Assets folder, go to Textures, and in the Explosion folder in here, we have Explosion 1, right? It has a texture, some sprite. If you go down, it has FB Explosion 1. You can see it over here. I want to change the FPS of these to 100 to happen much faster, like this. I want to use this explosion as a impact explosion. Now for the rest of the explosions. Let's just go back. In here, I want to create a new folder. I want to call it Explosion 02. And put this explosion there. Now right click on it, make sure it has apply paper to the texture setting on it. After that, right click on it again, click on extract sprites, right? It's exactly like before. We need to find the cell width and cell height. If we zoom out, we can change this to grid. Exactly like before. We want to divide it by 8, this one, and this one again divided by 8, and hit extract. It will extract everything for us. Beautiful. Now we have all the sprites. Hold shift, select the first one and select the last one while holding shift. Right click on one of them, go to create flipbook and create flipbook for it. I want to call it FB for flipbook. And this is Explosion 02. Double click on it to open it. This explosion has more effects. I want to change the FPS of that to 80. You can decide what you want to do, but 80 for me is good. Now this explosion is ready as well. We can just close them. Now for the next explosion, let's just go back. We have Explosion 3 in here. So just create another folder, call it Explosion 03. And drag and drop these two here, move it there, and now with that, right click on it again, go to sprite action, apply paper to the texture setting. After that, go to sprite action, extract sprites. Now with that done, again like before, we want to do the same, so change this to grid, divide both of cell height and cell width with 8, just like that. And now you can zoom to see if it's okay or not. Hit extract. Now all of them are extracted. Hold shift, select the first one and select the last one. So select all of the sprites, right click on one of them and create a flipbook. I want to call this one FB for flipbook Explosion 03. That's it. Double click on it to open it. This explosion has more effects. I want to change the frame per second to 30 for now. I think that's good for this one. This is for bosses, for example, right? Now with that done, we want to use this explosion base that we have over here for all of our explosions. And how we can do that? Let's just go to content folder, go to blueprint, go to explosion. We have just an explosion base. Right click on it, create a child blueprint from that. I want to call this one explosion small, right? Again, on this explosion small, what I want to do, let me change this to left. You can see the parent class is BP explosion base, and because of these nodes, parent begin play, all of these things that is connected to begin play will happen as well, right? Beautiful. Now with that, let's just go back in here. This is explosion small, and I want it to be a small, so change the scale to 0.3. So it is a small, right? This is explosion small. Now, next one. Let's just right click on this one, create child blueprint class again. This one, I want to call it BP Explosion Medium. Double click on it to open it. For this one, again, let's just go to left side and in here, change this FB Explosion to FB Explosion 2. You can see this is the medium explosion. We will change the scale of it later when we want to use it. Next one, we need another explosion that is a big explosion. Create a child blueprint. I want to call this one explosion big. I'll click on it to open it. Again, go to left side and in here, click on paper flipbook and change this to explosion 3. This is the big explosion. Beautiful. Now, let's see where we want to use them. Just close them for now. We can close this one as well. Whenever enemy get to be destroyed, we are using an explosion, right? When it destroyed, what we can use a medium explosion. So BP explosion medium. Just put it there, and we need to put it over here as well. We can just search for medium, BP explosion medium. Note this is changed. Whenever the laser get to be destroyed over here, again in here we want to spawn one of the explosions. So in here we say spawn actor from a class, and in here we want to spawn a explosion, a small, right? On the transform of the laser base itself, right? So for the transform, we can get the actor transform and just use a location and rotation of it. Both of them should be a split stroke pin, and use the location and rotation of it. We don't need to change the scale right now. Make sure you save everything. For you to see it on enemy base, in here, I don't want to spawn this medium explosion because we won't see that small explosion with this. So that's why I will ignore this for now, so we can test our code. Now if we run, if we go up and go here, let's just see. You can see there is a small explosion. And for you to see it better multiple times, let's just disconnect this completely so we don't destroy our enemy. Now in here, let's just test that out. See? We are shooting at it, and when it hits us, it has its own explosion. Now let's just connect these again as well so everything works fine. Beautiful. Let's just hit compile, save. Now if we hit it just once, it will be destroyed, right? See? Yeah, that's beautiful.